Hello, I'm Charlotte Eichler and my poetry collection Swimming Between Islands is published this month, so I thought I would read a couple of poems from the book as an introduction to my work. There are poems about islands, especially Scottish and Scandinavian islands, dotted throughout the book, and I started writing the oldest poems in the collection when I was on the Lofoten Islands in Norway, and I think islands became a good location for exploring themes of connection and disconnection as I carried on writing the book over the next few years. So the first poem I'm going to read is the first poem in the book, and it begins with a quote by Lawrence Durrell from his book Reflections on a Marine Venus, which was published in 1953. And the quote goes, "Eilemania, a rare but by no means unknown affliction of spirit. There are people who find islands somehow irresistible. These born Eilermanes are direct descendants of the Atlanteans." Eilermane. She thinks of unhatched things, eider weaving slippery nests from the surf, sharp reins of skewer and turn when she strays from the path. Some days she misses people and sees them in seals strung out in lines beyond the breaking waves. With a toe in the water, she leaves rows of pleated shells, wedding dresses, and the trees filling with the robin's twisted ribbons of song. And I thought I would also read a non-island poem called Goblin Core, because the Oxford Word of the Year for 2022 has just been chosen as Goblin Mode, which they define as greedy or slovenly or lazy behaviour that defies social norms and expectations. And during lockdown I was lucky enough to be able to work easily from home, and I was surprised how quickly things like smart clothes and grooming just went out of the window, but I did start paying really minute attention to the human and animal communities that were right on our doorstep, and that's where this poem comes from. It's also quite a joyful poem, and I don't think there are enough joyful poems in the world. Goblin Core. We knew we weren't right under our clothes, our tiny wings, our fur. We practiced eye contact on frog spawn at the bottom of the garden. There were hens and eggs lying under bushes in their shamble nests. The bubbled panes of glare between our fingers, the yolk a golden toad on your palm. We've grown to like our faces wild, our chin spikes, our cobby goblin bodies. We love grass stains, the taste of green as you split a blade and owlet. We live life close to the ground, crouched and smoky, sharing each other's illnesses, taking them on like charms. Eggs broken morning, eggs freckled skin. It's always summer with the warm bodies of our hens and sisters. On winter days your tongue's a nice lolly in my mouth. We wake with hair like frozen twigs and kick through the windows of puddles. That was Goblin Core from my debut collection Swimming Between Islands, and I hope you enjoy reading the book.